Yo, what's going on? I appreciate everybody for tuning in. It's been a minute since I did it live, and I'm just be honest, I just been chilling. If y'all new to the channel, y'all know I'm about to start a new job. I just been kind of relaxing, but I see some stories that have been piquing my interest, and I was like, hey, let me get back out because these YouTube streets, hey, y'all, hey, if you ain't out here making content, people don't give a damn. They'll forget about you. Like in the words of Biggie, ain't no guarantee that they gonna love you next year. And I had a little bit of a cold. So yo, I'm back. We're talking. I'm Marcus, the debt-free dad over here. If you're new, we talk finances and attorney reactions and everything in between. I always got to shoot out the disclaimer. I'm a licensed attorney. I'm not your attorney. I'm licensed in a bunch of places, but none of those amount to me being your counselor at law. So if you're looking for financial or legal advice, always seek a professional in your area who has a responsibility, a fiduciary responsibility to actually help you and not screw you over. That satisfy the bar association. So let's talk about it. And shout out to everybody who tuned in, the over 16,000 subscribers. So we're gonna talk about it, okay? I saw an interesting video about a gentleman, a guy who was homeless. Okay, he's homeless. He lives in his storage facility, and I saw this on TikTok. I don't know. I guess everybody was watching it. It went viral somehow. It popped up on my feed, and I just kind of dived in and went down this rabbit hole. So I thought, you know what? Let's kind of figure some things out. Let's go ahead and do a live on this. Let's talk about it so we can clear some things out. Now we're going to talk about a few things, okay? Because hey, this is definitely a finance story, but there's also a story of love and or stupidity. There's some legal nuances here as to generally why it's illegal and against the law in most states to reside in a storage facility. I think we can all figure out the reasons why, but I'm gonna dive in to give just a little legal perspective on why it's frowned upon and it's illegal and is actually done for people's benefit because living in there can actually screw your ass over, and we're gonna definitely talk about it. So let's go ahead and cue it up. I went to this guy's TikTok channel and I just kind of dove down a rabbit hole because I was like, yo, all right, is this dude homeless? Why is he homeless? Is he working? And I saw some things that just one made me laugh, some other things that made me cry, some other things that just didn't make sense. And I was like, let's talk about it and see what's going on in this realm. Let's go and pull up his video so we can see. Now this is the brother's YouTube channel. Let me go ahead and get my screen set up here so I can make sure I see everything. All right, now this is his YouTube channel right here. Fullestness, hashtag fullestness. 64.2 million views. So the brother been getting some views. Now we're gonna start this from the beginning. We're gonna take a look at about 5 or 6 videos. They're probably a minute. They're probably under 2 minutes long, some 30 seconds, some a minute and a half. But in an effort to try to get a background and find out what the hell is going on. Because times is tough out here. The economy is tough. Hey, y'all talking to somebody who took a damn near 50% pay cut for 6 months. So times is hard. Inflation is inflating. The cost of living is going up. Wages aren't going up. So I definitely get it. But we got to dive into this. And we're going to start out. Let's see if we can find video number 1. See, I went to this dude channel, then I just kind of fell down a rabbit hole. I had it broken out a little bit better. That's 2. All right. All right, so the volume's a little low on this because they whispering, but you can see it's the setup. It's him and his girl. He addressed her as his girl. I think it's his wife. I'm pretty sure it's his wife because I saw a lady video. It says his wife. But let's take a look at the storage living situation. Then we're gonna dive in. So in all of his whispering, what he's talking about is just kind of how it's set up. They want to set it up so when it's open, someone can't visibly just look in and see, just it's obvious there's someone living there. So you see right behind you, he got like a block of boxes, but there's a little walkway. Now, if it was your boy DFD, I would take like 4 or 5 boxes, stack them up, tape them all together, put something in maybe the bottom 2 boxes. So when you move those boxes, they all move in one unit. And when I leave out, I will pull that thing close or push it in so it looks like it is all flush, like it's just boxes stacked up, stacked up, stacked up. That's me. But hey, I'm not giving y'all advice, but I'm just explaining because they whispering on this video. They talking about the setup and how they trying to finesse it so it doesn't look like they're living it. All right. So these guys went viral. He talking about how to stash it, how to hide it, how to make it not as obvious. That was the first video. Now, there's a few things that I took from that. A few things I took from that video. The very first thing is, hey, sometimes we all a little bit down bad financially. Hey, your boy DFD been down bad financially before. It's just something that happens. It's a part of, for most people, it's a part of growing into, I mean, just me, a few things. Generally, fellas, if you homeless, if you got to live in a storage facility, it would probably be advantageous to just tell your woman, yo, go stay with your folks for a while till I get my shit together. That's just me personally. Okay. Two, the second thing that I noticed is, hey, his girlfriend, his wife, I think that's his wife. Hey, I gotta give her credit because when they say for better or for worse, living in a storage facility, it don't get no worse than that. So shout out to her for sticking it through. And yo, she taking her vow serious as hell. So definitely give her credit for that. Um, I just think that's crazy. Like ladies, I mean, any ladies watching this video, y'all let me know if y'all would stick with your man while he was living in a storage facility. If y'all staying in a storage facility, I just don't see a lot of women who really gonna go for that. That's first and foremost. Secondly, he better not ever leave her because after putting up with all this, if he leave her, she probably gonna kill this dude or something. So let's go to the second video. So the first video showed the setup. Let's take a look at video number two. Why would he, come on? Why would you record the video of her sleeping there like that? Like, I don't know. That's kind of wild and kind of embarrassing. Like, I could actually understand this if it was just him by himself and he didn't have a wife. I'd be like, hey, times is hard. The brother doing what he got to do. But this is a little crazy. Oh my god. My son needs more of my time while he is young. So thanks for giving me that opportunity. So I don't know. See, this video is a little confusing. So this is video number two. Video number one we looked at was the setup. Video number two was this video where he talked about his exercise and fitness. Now let's just kind of backtrack for a reason and talk about why in most places you go is going to be illegal or against the law to stay in a storage facility. Okay, when you live in a place that's actually deemed a residential place, apartment, a home. If you're renting out an RV at an RV park or a trailer park, if you're renting out a room in a house, right? Anytime it's residential properties have what's called implied warranty of habitability. What the hell is that? It's exactly what it is. It means that it's implied that the landlord, that the proprietor, the person who owns it, who's renting it out, who's leasing it out, whatever, has an obligation legally to ensure that that place is habitable. I don't give a damn if it's a room or a mansion or a condo or a studio or efficiency or whatever the hell you want to call it. So, how does that come into play here? If you're staying in a storage facility is not residential. So let's say you in the northeastern part of the United States, let's say Delaware, and you stand in a storage facility and it's climate controlled. You and your wife, who I don't know how the hell you even got your wife there, you must got the gift of gab or something, because I know Mrs. DFD wouldn't do that shit. But let's say you in this facility in Delaware, you and your wife, it's climate controlled, so you're good. Let's say the HVAC unit goes out. Well, the owner of a damn storage facility doesn't have an obligation to make sure there's no implied warranty of habitability. So if your HVAC go out in the middle of a damn snowstorm like we just got here in the Northeast, yo, your landlord has an obligation to get somebody in there, fix it as soon as possible. If they don't, you have legal right to hold provision if they are breaching that implied warranty of habitability. But in a storage shed, you just in a storage shed, bro. I'll get somebody to come fix that shit when I get them to fix it. What does that mean? It means nobody who owns a storage facility wants to come in if their heat goes out. They say, you know what? It's the weekend. We'll get somebody to look at it Monday. And we come in there Monday morning, and this dude and this frozen ass wife sitting in there behind a bunch of boxes looking like two uh, old ass popsicles just froze the hell up. Nobody wants to deal with that. So the reason that is illegal because there's no implied warranty of habitability. It's there to protect people who actually is trying to do this to prevent them from actually getting injured or getting jacked up. Now, hey, I don't know, because the way I see this video, this dude was talking as if this is the move to do to save money. Because his exact comment was, yo, this is something we're doing until we can live how we want to live. No, that's stupid. It doesn't make sense. But two, even if you are doing this, why the hell would you put it on TikTok? The self snitching just makes no sense. Like, it blows up They see it on TikTok. Now you and your wife are really going to be homeless, and y'all asses going to be out in the elements. So this is video number two. Video number one was them trying to set the facility up so people couldn't look in and see it. Video number two just kind of talked about their setup, how they got their power, how they doing birth baths, probably washing their ass in the sink, how he doing handstands, how they cooking on a skillet and a hot plate and all this other stuff, which was crazy as hell. And again, I'm still shocked that he was able to get his wife to stay with him, but that's a whole nother story. Now let's take a look at the next video and this because it's going to be interesting, right? So now this video is on TikTok. It's starting to trend. It's starting to get some traction. People are starting to watch it. So let's take a look and see when you live in a storage unit number three. Let's see what video number three is talking about. Yeah, dial up a net zero or something. What the hell? No, I didn't click that one. Let's go back. Hold on. We on three. We got kicked out of our storage. Your boy getting over a little cold, but I thought that was hilarious. Like video one, we gonna do this until we can save up to buy. We gonna do this because we want to live how we want to live. A few days later, after his video blow up and go viral. She love the shit out of that dude. All right, so I don't know if this dude is like a full-time content creator or what, but let's see what happened with the hotel. So set it up so nobody know they living there. He gives the tour of him living there. A few weeks later, video goes viral. They find out they kick his ass out, rightfully so, which they should, because they don't want to be liable for a guy and his wife being froze to death in a damn storage unit. Now they say they got a free hotel. So let's see what that's about. Then we're gonna watch a couple more videos before we break it down. We just got donated a free hotel. Look at this. We'll be staying at this hotel for a couple of days. Free. All right, this is the text message that popped up on the screen. Let me uh, uh see if I could make that a little bit better so y'all can see. But this lady says she had a GoFundMe where she raised money to help the homeless. She could offer him a free hotel for 2 nights. He eventually reaches back out. He says yes, but he got to talk to his wife. Blah 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 blah. Now they in the hotel. Now let's watch some of the personal items that they have in this hotel because your boy DFD finds it quite interesting. All right, pause. So this dude is homeless. They living in a tent. They living in a storage facility. They got a free hotel. And I'm gonna be honest, like I can't tell if he's homeless from hardship or homeless by choice. It sounds like he's homeless by choice to me, but he has an Xbox, not the old Xbox that I got. And I'm far from homeless, okay? Not the old Xbox that I got. He got the new Xbox that he said he bought with a credit card. This is just me. Maybe it's just me. If you don't even have a stable living situation, why the hell do you have an Xbox? Even if you got an Xbox, sell that shit, get $400 or $500, use that to put towards a deposit just to get a room in a place to have somewhere to lay your head. But hey, it goes to show what people prioritize. But hey, like you said, he got the Xbox before he was homeless. That don't make no damn sense. I got the Xbox and I'm homeless before I was homeless because of a credit card increase. Like, bro, you should not be using credit cards at all. I know that bed feel like heaven to them. If he ever leave her, she gonna stab his ass. All right, so hey, this is the next video, but this led me down the road to thinking, okay, these guys are homeless. He has a son because I seen another video where he has a son, but I can't figure out is it like homeless by choice? Because it sounds like this was initially it sounded like this is a dope idea to finesse the system to save money. So I was like, is this guy working? Well, let's see. I saw a video that said hashtag Tesla. I don't even got one yet. All right. So he got a Tesla as a rental, and he said he has one credit card that didn't get messed up throughout the process of being homeless. Let me go and run that back and throw this video up. Now he said he got one credit card that didn't get messed up through the process of being homeless. I don't know what messed up mean. I don't know if he's homeless because of identity theft, and this is the only credit card he got that didn't get finessed, or if this is the only credit card he got that he didn't fucking max out. I'm confused. I think it's the latter and not the former. But when you're homeless and don't have a kitchen in his rented Tesla. All right. Hey, that's a good thing. Actually, even though I don't know why the hell he using credit cards. Hey, he using the credit card to rent the Tesla to do DoorDash on the weekends. Now, I don't know if he's making enough doing DoorDash to actually pay for the rental of the Tesla itself. But if he is, that's actually not the dumbest thing he could do. He doesn't have to pay for gas in a Tesla. He can go somewhere and charge it up. It's probably way cheaper than buying gas. I still don't see how the math is mathing though. As someone who occasionally does Instacart when I want to get off my ass and just do something to make a few bucks so I can spend it on whatever the hell I want to spend it on, in a weekend of doing DoorDash, I don't know how much. I mean, unless you're just doing that shit from sunrise to from like 9 in the morning, delivering breakfast to like midnight or something like that. Maybe it could balance out to the cost to rent the Tesla, but I still think that's wild, and I think it's a smarter approach you could take personally. And I'm thinking he still has to charge it somewhere. He still has to pay something because you can plug a Tesla in the wall outlet where you charge your phone, but it takes like 40 or 50 hours to charge that damn thing all on a 110 outlet like that. So I'm thinking at some point he got to be paying for some supercharger, which is still cheaper than gas, but I just don't think mathematically it makes sense. Bruh. Shredded chicken tacos. All right. So we diving down this hole. So let's talk a little bit about this guy's situation. All right. He married, he has a kid, he does DoorDash on the weekends. And I thought to myself, well, like, yo, is this guy working? Does he have a job anywhere? And then I saw a video, something about a hotel. And I was like, okay, he has a job clearly somewhere. Let me see. I'm trying to see if I could. This is one. So he has a job at a hotel. All right. Let's take a look, see what he does at his job at the hotel. Y'all can probably already see it in this top corner right here. It gets wild. This is wild right here. Like his wife loved the hell out of this dude. When you're homeless and work at a hotel, this is video number 8. We ain't gonna go watch all the videos, but I just want y'all to see. Hey, this is some of the things he doing. So he does DoorDash during the weekend with a rented Tesla. I don't know if he's making enough to cover the cost of the rental, but let's say he is. He also has a job at a hotel. To save on food, let's take a look to see what he's doing. This is wild. I don't know what those are. Goldfish and eggs. He tied that bag up, stashed it at the bottom. Now he got the rest of the trash, stack it on top. Take it out to the dumpster. Throw the trash away. Now the food that he got, he taking it home. He stashed it behind a dumpster. Um, I don't know how he plans on making it difficult for them to fire him, but I think that this is a fireable offense. Stealing food from the job. I mean, just imagine if one of the patrons came out and saw you at the end of the day taking trash and throwing it over your shoulder and going home with it. It's just bad optics. Even though it's trash, I'm sure the hotel probably has some type of internal policy against that. So I don't know. I think it'll be easy as hell for them to fire him. But this dude is stealing food from the hotel, bypassing the trash to take it home and save money that way. That's crazy as fuck. They gonna find out because it's on TikTok. Man, this is the craziest. This is the craziest story ever. We're gonna look at one last video. Okay, it's a video of him working at McDonald's. So, Bruddy got a couple of jobs, right? I'm thinking with a few jobs that he got the hotel, he doing DoorDash. This video that's moving right here on the right side of the screen is him working at McDonald's. So I'm thinking that his situation in the storage shed was probably one by choice. All right. I'm thinking that, he's trying to create content and use that as a vehicle to make money because there's a lot smaller things he can do. But I thought this one was interesting. Is this the, let me see, I'm trying to find the one where and I think this came after this video may have came. I'm trying to find it. This is another video of him finessing food from the hotel. Let me see if this is it. At some point, I believe he's in the tent. I believe he's standing in the tent after him and his wife got kicked out of their storage facility. Because in the previous video, we heard him say when they were in a hotel, all we got is a tent. So I'm thinking this tent either came after the hotel, which would probably make sense. But clearly, where they at is cold as fuck. They made a tent. They didn't put a shelter over the tent. The snow fell on it and made it heavier, and the tent collapsed. So everything got jammed up. And actually, he don't even know how to set up a tent because I watched the previous video. His wife was the one setting up the tent. So, but for her, this dude might be have this dude might have frostbites or already lost a limb or some shit.
Hotel so long, man. It's been so cold. We didn't.
All right.
Our stuff is literally trapped in our tent. This snow is so heavy. It's trying to step on our stuff, dude. Stepping on our stuff.
She loves shit out this dude.
We're going to have to get another tent for sure. We've been at the hotel so long. I can be mad about the situation right now, but you know what, man? We're going live right now. We getting all this attention and stuff, so we're going to just make.
So, I hope as I watch those videos, I hope that this dude was able to monetize this stuff so that he's not homeless anymore. All right. First and foremost. Have jobs, hotel, McDonald's, and doing DoorDash. So I'm thinking that this is a situation where Buddy is homeless by choice. I don't know if he's trying to use social media to create money. And I know about like, hey, you talking to somebody who knows about living in tents. I lived in tents. I slept on the sand. I slept in the jungle while it was raining outside on the ground. That's some of the best sleep I got in my life. So uh, somebody interrupting production. What's up? Oh, all right. Sit tight. All right. Bye. Uh-oh. I forgot to do something. Hold on. I got. Hey, go downstairs and unlock the door for your sister. I'm in production. All right. All right. So, like I was saying, that was real ghetto. Choice. I think he's trying to use social media to make money that way and just doing it this. Hey, if I keep talking about being homeless, it'll blow up, and I can use social media as an outlet to make money. I think it's a crazy ass idea. I think it's crazy as hell to even have your girl out there or your wife out there. I just find that crazy. Like, hey, that's the high value man that that Kevin Samuels was talking about. But I think it's crazy to do, and there are a lot cheaper ways to live. One thing that I think is always easy to do is don't get if you can't get your own place, you can get a room in a place, or you can rent out a section of a home. I actually know people who, as grown adults, when they were in like medical school or something like that, they didn't want to spend a shitload of money. So what they would do is they would actually go to very affluent neighborhoods in DC where people were renting out rooms, and rent out a room in an affluent neighborhood in a very nice house. And they had access to all the common areas. They had their own little room and everything. And it was really nice. Now, you stand in an affluent house, you probably can't have any turn up time in there. You probably can't be in there wilding out. But this was somebody who was more mature. They were going to be a professional, and it was a way for them to save money. So they was paying, that was something crazy too, like for a room in DC, and this was years ago. I think they was paying like $600 or $700 a month just for a room. That's it, just for a room, and to share the common facilities like the kitchen, the laundry room, and be able to sit in the living room and watch TV and shit like that. But you can find places like that that are a lot cheaper. I think as a general rule, if you down bad like that financially, I don't know. If it's just me, I'm gonna be like, hey, honey, you need to go home and stay with your parents or your cousin or my parents. You need to stay with anybody but my black ass, because I can't look at you every day. I don't know. I can't look at you every day. I would feel some type of way. I'd rather you go somewhere until I get my shit together. But like I said, I think this is a content thing. So I think that's really why they're using it. But it was just some things that didn't make sense. The dude's still using credit card. The dude's homeless, but he got the expensive ass Xbox the DFD don't even have. The dude is renting the Tesla on the weekend to do DoorDash. Is that really breaking even? Are you making enough from DoorDash to really cover the cost of renting the vehicle and being able to pay for charging? Because you can't plug it up where you plug your phone up and charge the damn thing up. So it's really interesting to see how this play out. But I think generally, there's a lot smarter ways to get what you want. And now that he got put out of his place, they have to find alternate an alternative, another way to live. So he really didn't save any money. Any money that he presumably saved for the time that he was in that storage facility, he's gonna have to spend that shit now in order to get stable with just being able to have a place to stay. He will have to either pay first and last month rent, whether it's a studio apartment or a room or whatever the hell he doing. So he's gonna have to spend that money, because it ain't like they homeless without stuff. They got a bunch of shit they paying for the storage facility to have all of their stuff in anyway. So at the end of the day, it really didn't give him any progress, in my opinion. I think he would have been better off, instead of trying to save money in the storage facility, just get the cheapest place that you can possibly get, whether it's a room or whatever the hell it is. Just get that and start there. At least you would have had some type of stability. You ain't got to worry about when shit blow up on TikTok, you get put out. Now you intense and you don't even know how to set up a tent. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments. Like, ladies, are y'all sticking with this dude? You sticking with your man through thick and thin, for better or for worse, even if he got you out in the tents, in the woods, on a bivouac, or if he got you in a storage facility 24/7, and y'all eating scrambled eggs out of the hotel trash. Are y'all really willing to ride like that? I wouldn't even want my wife to ride like that. Like, nah, I know you with me for better or worse, but go over there till I get this worse shit better, because that shit crazy as hell. I couldn't relate. I couldn't understand it, but that dude better not ever leave her, because she's gonna make him pay for it daily. Any woman who willing to ride with him through all of this nonsense, if he leave her, she gonna be on one of them shows where ID like Wives with Knives or something. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this video in the comments. I'm gonna keep a tab on this dude because I want to see how his story plays out. And you got a wife and a child. You really got to get your shit together and have a place to live, not for you, but for them. That's just kind of my take on it. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all take care. And if you enjoyed this video, check out whatever pops up on the screen for the folks on the replay. Is going to be content that you